Okay, so you've been hearing the buzz, right? This Pi cryptocurrency. Everyone's talking about mining it on their phones, created by Stanford PhDs. Sounds almost too good to be true, doesn't it?
It definitely grabs your attention.
Right. So is it the next Bitcoin or just hype? We're doing a deep dive today to find out. We've got this document here
Okay.
about Pi, and we're going to break it down. And of course, no financial advice here.
Right.
No, just pure curiosity.
Yeah.
So let's dig in.
Let's do it.
So this document claims that Pi is a new digital currency. It's developed by Stanford PhDs. Okay, that sounds good so far, right?
So far, yeah. I mean, it certainly has that going for it. The Stanford connection definitely lends some credibility.
It does, right? And they say their big goal is to make cryptocurrency accessible to everyone, which, again, sounds like a good thing.
Yeah, democratizing finance is a popular concept these days.
It is. It is. And they're really pushing. They've already got over 7 million members worldwide.
7 million. That's a lot.
That's a lot of people. So that's a lot of folks jumping on board, apparently. But what's really catching everyone's eye is this whole, easy mining thing.
Right.
Right. They're saying you can mine Pi on your phone. And here's the thing. Without draining your battery.
Okay.
Is that even possible?
That's the question, isn't it?
Because, my phone can barely handle, a long TikTok session.
Right. Right. Well, it's a clever claim for sure. Technically, it is possible to design a cryptocurrency with, less demanding resource requirements than something like Bitcoin mining.
Okay.
But there's always a trade-off. Think of it this way. Bitcoin mining, that's like running a marathon. It takes a lot of energy. Pi's mining, maybe more like a light jog. Way easier on the body, but maybe not as rewarding in the long run.
Interesting. Okay, so less energy, less reward, potentially. Okay. And this document keeps mentioning this phrase, the future of money.
Ah, yes, the future of money.
The future of money, right. But if it's so easy to mine, does it even, hold any real value?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
Right.
Because here's the thing. A real cryptocurrency, it uses something called blockchain technology. And this acts like a digital ledger. But it's not just any ledger. It's spread across a whole bunch of computers.
Okay.
And that's what makes it decentralized, meaning no single entity controls it. No central bank, no government, no corporation. And that's what a lot of people find so appealing about cryptocurrency, right?
Yeah.
It's that decentralization. It's that it makes transactions secure. And that's what can give a cryptocurrency its value.
Okay. I'm starting to get it. So where does Pi fit in with all this blockchain stuff?
Well, that's the catch. The document itself admits that Pi has no real value yet. It's still in development. And it hasn't launched what's called an open mainnet.
Open mainnet, okay.
Yeah.
There's another term. That sounds important.
It is. It is. Think of the mainnet as the real-world marketplace for a cryptocurrency.
Okay.
Without it, Pi is imagine a promising startup company, right? Lots of buzz, maybe some investors, but they haven't launched their product yet.
Okay.
We don't know how their technology will actually perform in the real world or if people will even want to buy what they're selling.
Right, right. It's all potential at this point.
Exactly.
Okay. So that makes sense. And speaking of attracting users, this document I'm looking at, it's got this referral code to join Pi. Is that a good sign or that's something to be wary of?
That's a good question. And it's actually pretty common for early stage crypto projects. You see, these referral programs, they incentivize growth, which can be a good thing for building a network.
Okay.
However, a large network does not automatically equal a valuable currency.
Right, right. It's kind of like those social media platforms, right?
Right.
They got a lot of users early on and then poof, they were gone.
Exactly. Just because something is popular doesn't mean it's valuable.
Okay. So lots of users doesn't guarantee success.
Got it. So we've got this really interesting mix here. We've got millions of users, big promises about ease of use, but also some big question marks about its technology, its value, and really its entire future. Yeah, that sums it up pretty well. And that's where critical thinking is really key. 7 million members, yeah, it could signal potential, but it could also just mean it's super easy to join.
Right.
And that doesn't guarantee future success at all. It's like that old saying, if it sounds too good to be true.
It probably is.
Exactly.
Okay. So how does Pi's whole approach stack up against those big players in the cryptocurrency world? Bitcoin, Ethereum. Those weren't exactly easy to mine from the get-go.
That's a great point. And that difficulty is intentional. It serves a purpose. With Bitcoin, for example, it's about stability. It's about preventing manipulation of the network. And by kind of delaying that difficulty, Pi raises some questions about its long-term sustainability.
That's a good point.
Right.
Yeah. So after this deep dive, where does that leave you? Well, you're definitely more informed than most people about Pi. You know the claims, you know the potential red flags, and most importantly, you understand that big question mark around its value.
And that question mark is key. So here's something to ponder as you continue to learn about Pi and the, frankly, ever-evolving world of cryptocurrency. If Pi does manage to launch successfully, what real-world problem would it solve that Bitcoin, Ethereum, or any of these other cryptocurrencies don't already address?
Ooh, that's a good one to think about.
Right.
Yeah,
That's the question.
because there are a lot of them out there.
There are a lot. And that's the thing. You have to keep asking yourself, what's different? What's new? What problem are they solving?
Yeah, exactly.
Keep asking those questions.
All right, well, we'll leave it there.
Sounds good.
Super interesting stuff.
Fascinating, fascinating world.
It really is. All right, well, thanks for listening, everybody. We'll catch you next time.
See you later.